I flew to the other side of the world, back in New Zealand, to see if we could have the same luck we had in February to end 2024 with a bang.
Oh my god. I had to pay this guy in gold nuggets to get a ride. That's one small step for Pauly, one giant leap for gold. Okay, finally back here again. So over the last few times that I've been here, New Zealand has been really good to me, from finding my biggest pieces of gold to the most amount of gold found in a single day. So this trip will be no exception. I keep cutting people off because they're driving on the wrong side of the road. And who may that be? There you are, mate. Good to see ya. Oh. So since I've been gone, he decided to find the biggest piece of gold he's ever found. And you brought it, didn't you? Oh God. Look at that. Are you kidding, man? That's like a gram. And we're going there, aren't we? All right, I'll stop talking. I've been up for 29 hours. Let's get to the river.
As much as I needed sleep, the sun is out, my feet are out, and we just want to find gold. Joining us today is Reese, Jonesy, and myself. I'll be joining me today too.
I do not miss this walk up. It takes a long time, but I spent 28 days earlier in the year finding where the good gold was. So the beginning of this trip, we're gonna start there. Okay, we are finally back after about 10 months. So Reese's Pieces here was always complaining how cold he was because his wetsuit was too thin. So I went ahead and ordered a brand new wetsuit for him, underlayers, socks, shoes, gloves. So he has no excuse to be in the water the whole time helping me this month.
Thanks, Santa.
Big shout out to Chris from Wilson's Diving in Colwood. That's where I get all my gear, all my stuff. He's a really good guy. So if you're in the local area in Victoria, go check out Wilson's Diving and go see Chris. He also hooked me up with this sick helmet. So not only will I be safe, but now I can be hands-free while filming, and I even have a light. All right, hands-free. Let's see how this works.
So right away, I notice I'm gonna have to get used to it. It's hard to know where the camera is pointing, and it works best when you're not in a rapid. I ultimately just decided to leave it off and try again when I work a deeper area.
So the last time I was here, the water was so low that I couldn't work as high as I wanted to. That's not the case right now. The water is up, so I'm able to snipe where I didn't look before. And with that said, I found our first piece of gold.
We are back. Man, it feels good to see my cute little kiwi nuggets again. I know this area to be really good, so we'll just have to keep going as long as we can. A big part of sniping is using your hands to fan away the gravel. This slowly removes the light stuff away, which eventually reveals the heavy stuff, like gold, underneath. The bigger rocks you can't fan away, so you just chuck those aside. So now we're on bedrock. This is where most of the gold will sit because it can't really go any deeper. I was only finding fly poop in this area, but couldn't stop sucking it up. I saw some loose cracks in the bedrock, so I opened them up to see what was inside, but just found more fly poop.
Alright, so we're just having a quick break while we figure out kind of what the plan is. I just spat food everywhere. We're just having some food and kind of really enjoying the sun. So all the places I've been working this morning, they're just kind of really hard to work because the water is high, it's loud. I'm finding a little bit of gold, but not as much as we would hope. But this is only day one, so we're gonna keep looking, see what we find. I'm gonna go upstream a little ways. I did just find some bedrock. Hopefully there will be gold up there. I don't see why there wouldn't be. And yeah, hopefully we'll break 1 gram by the end of the day.
So now that I've warmed up a little bit, I'll make my way upstream to where I found bigger pieces in the past.
Just seen my first piece of upstream gold down in here.
I had a lot of trouble sucking this one up, so I gave up and just got it off camera.
I'll have to suck it up off camera. Yes! Did you see that? A nice nugget. It looks bigger underwater. Nice. Look at that guy. Holy, that's a fat piece. That's probably about 7 grams. 6 or 7 grams. I'm usually wrong, but wow. Let's keep going.
So now that Reese is right next to me, I have to make sure if I see gold, I don't alarm him. I'll just carefully pick this guy up. And that guy.
Just found another nugget. Didn't get a crack. Alright, so I've been hunting here for another, I don't know, half an hour. I've only found 1 more piece of gold since that big nugget we found. Haven't seen anything else, but the bedrock looks amazing here. There might not be any little gold here, only big gold. But yeah, there's still a lot of daylight left. I'm gonna keep going till I can't no more.
I utilized one of my leg arms to help with the digging. This way I can keep my snorkel above the water and use a lot more force. Also, doing so helped reveal this next piece of candy.
Oh, yeah, look at that! Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah.
So I've had to get out and call it a day. My mask wasn't sealing properly, so fun. Pauly's doing really well. It's good. He's back on the go. Yeah, see what tomorrow brings.
I know how discouraging it can be when you can't even use your mask, but we'll have him back in the water in no time. I found another crack in the bedrock that was worth investigating because I found a bunch of little gold sitting on the top of it. So unburying more was a good option. I couldn't reach the bottom without the help of a gold dredge, so I casually sucked up whatever I saw did, then accidentally uncovered more nice nuggets.
So I shouldn't have turned the camera off. I was fanning away through gravel and a yellow rock just sat there and didn't move. So I had a closer look. It's a nice nugget.
Oh, nice.
Definitely a few grammer. It's not bad. I love how the gold is always chunky here.
Oh.
2 nuggets nuggets on camera. It's really hard to capture live gold on camera because otherwise you're just gonna kill your battery. But we got 2 in 1.
There's one, another maybe 1 or 2 grammer. And there's 2, a little irony rusty piece. Bloop. Bloop.
All right, I'm gonna keep the snuffer by hand in case you see anything else alive, and I won't lose the snuffer.
Okay, I'm actually starting to get cold now. When I'm finding gold, I'm not really focused on my temperature or all the holes in my wetsuit, so I'll have a break after one more piece of candy.
Okay, before I continue in that spot, I'm just gonna warm up a little bit and have some food. How you liking your new wetsuit, man?
So toasty.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, he loves it.
Like I said, we got him back in the water. I got back 2 only to suck up one more piece.
All right, so I just went way downstream. Getting a little cold up there because the sun disappeared, so we went downstream and checked out another area. I have found gold here earlier in the year, but since the water is up a little bit, maybe I can access more spots. So
I ended up opening some more loose bedrock to find my last piece of gold for the day.
okay, I'm done. Okay, that was a very long day. I've been up for, geez, close to 40 hours now. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Reese got out of the water a little earlier than I did because why?
Because I'm tired, I'm unfit.
Yeah, well, Reese hasn't been sniping since March? Since earlier this year when we were here last time. So he's a little bit rusty. I'm a little rusty too. I haven't sniped in like, 8 days. But with that being said, I actually did way better than I thought I would. Now you may not be able to see all the candy in here. I can sure feel it, but we'll go back to the truck and then we'll have a closer look. So this is what Jonesy found sluicing today. That's awesome. There's so much black sand in here. All right. So we're gonna wait a few more minutes for my clothes to dry a little bit more so that the hike out is a bit, lighter. And then we'll put the gold in a pan and celebrate because I know I did really good. I don't know how he did yet though. Then we'll go back to Reese's house, weigh it, and then maybe celebrate again. Okay, we are at the truck. We're about to reveal 2 million ounces. Oh my God. First day back in New Zealand. Look at that. Holy. Every time I come here, I usually do really well. Now, a lot of what I do is, I'm just gonna hide from the sun. A lot of the sniping that I do is I normally go to like a random spot and I just work that area, and if I find gold, then I'll keep working that area next time. But the last time I was here, I took a big risk. I went upstream to a place where I knew nobody else had worked, so I risked either finding no gold there or doing really well. Now this time, instead of working the area where I found good gold last time, like those big nuggets, I decided to go even further upstream and take another risk, and I'm really glad I did.
Rightio. Gives a look. What the Good effort, bud.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, boy.
Man.
Welcome back to New Zealand.
High five. This has got to be the biggest one that I found today. Really, really worn. Second biggest. Not that worn. This one's also pretty worn. Okay, and so for Reese's first day back with a screwed up mask, this is what he managed to pull out. He's kind of like embarrassed by it, but hey, like seriously, look at these pieces of gold. There are a lot of people out there who don't find any gold like this, so he needs to be a little more happy. Huh?
It's alright, I got a 3-ounce nugget at home anyway.
Yeah, you just found a 3-ounce nugget the other day, so yeah. So let's go back to the house, dry it up, weigh it all, and then go to bed. All right, we are at the house and ready to weigh all of this gold. Gosh, that sounds so good. Here's a close-up shot of it all dried up. I just love how chunky the gold is up here. Anyways, let's weigh it all. Okay, starting with our little nugget, or the littlest of the 5, I'm gonna guess 1 gram? 0.97, so close. Our 4th biggest nugget, there's a lot of iron in there. 1.1. Okay, I'm off, which is good. 1.52. So if that one was almost 2 grams, I'm just gonna say this one's gonna be a little bit over 2 grams. 2.73, so almost 3 grams. Okay, so for our second biggest nugget, Reese, how heavy?
5.3.
5.3. I'm gonna say 4.5. Oh geez, 4.5, 4.56 grams. And now for our big ball bearing of gold, I don't even know. I'm gonna say
I'll say 7.4.
7.4? I don't know, I'm gonna say it's 6? I'm guessing 6.
Oh.
7.13. Okay, well he was pretty close. That is incredible. I mean, it is a real dense piece of gold, so anyways, let's weigh it all. I'm just gonna guess 2,000 pounds. Over half an ounce. Oh yeah, we still have our little bits. Over half an ounce already. That is a good sign that there is gonna be more weight. Okay, moment of truth. 18.83 grams, so just about 20 grams of gold. I am very happy with that being my first day back in New Zealand. Okay, that's it for this video. I am going to bed. But first, I just gotta let you know that the next video that we do here is gonna be epic. We're heading south to do probably the most crazy gold hunting adventure that I have ever done, so stay tuned for that. Good night.